And I just wanna tell you how I feel. I'm pretty sure everything's been said. Someone else come around, my brain go dead. Rushing in familiar territory, leaving things unread.
It's your girls, it's your girls. Ooh, it's your girls, it's your girls. Welcome back.
You get better and better with them vocals every week, friend.
It's your girl, K.E.
It's your girl, Consuela.
Thank y'all for pulling back up on us. Another podcast.
Oh, another week.
Another week. And we've had some great guests.
Y'all.
I thought when Monique came in, I was like, I don't know if we could maintain the energy. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna maintain the energy, but the people that we've had post her have been amazing. Mm-hmm. And I think those podcasts have just been just as great as hers.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
Is it us, friend? We the common denominator.
It's us. We them girls.
We them girls. Stop playing with us. We them girls.
Girls.
Got said.
Not that I got sad, but this is like
it's a serious episode.
Yeah, it is. So, do you do funerals? Like, do you not do you like funerals, but
I know what you mean. Do I go?
Yeah.
Yes. If it's like somebody I was close to, somebody that I really cared, yeah, I'm going to those. But if it's somebody like I just kind of know of you, I'm not going. Not out of disrespect. No disrespect for that. I just don't really want to
be experiencing it. If it's not like family or like you said, somebody that I'm close, and even with family, you gotta be like, cause I can't. That's not I just can't.
What is it about funerals for you?
I'm already an emotional person, as we all know. And so just that, and then seeing other people cry, and then I just rather not. Like, sorry for your loss. You know, this is sad, whatever. Maybe send flowers to the family or whatever they need, but just like being in attendance, if it's not like you said somebody close to me or like a close family member or something, I just rather not. I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
The funeral is the toughest thing for me. I'm better at the viewing of the body.
I don't really want to do that either. And, it kind of scared me, aside from old people.
I'm talking about the couple days before the actual funeral.
I know, the wake.
It's called the wake, yeah.
Wake, whatever.
It's wake, yeah.
I don't really, but it kind of...
Why is called the wake if they sleep? Go off, though. That was a high moment, but I don't get that twisted. But that's just why is it called the wake?
Good question. We're going to find that out. But no, it kind of, aside from old people, I give like super duper old people a pass when they be like, I'm going to such funeral, like they going to the park. They get a pass. But when people just be like thrilled to go to funerals, that kind of scare me a little bit, because why are you so happy?
It's called a celebration of their life. I can't see the celebration, but it's called a celebration.
Yeah. So what's your greatest loss?
I had a few
if you
people.
Have one.
I had a few people pass, not like super, super close to me. Thank God, my mom, dad, sisters, brothers, all of them are well. But my closest would have been like my Uncle Charlie. Mm-hmm. First of all, he was my great uncle. And he was kind of like my dad growing up. He used to, first of all, I got to go and celebrate my boy. He was old, Nay. My uncle was like probably 80-something.
Oh, he like green.
He was 80-something. At least I think so anyway. But he had this old little truck. It's like, two-seater truck. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can sit in the middle if you want to, but it was old. And he drive so slow. You know them folks that you yell at when you be behind them, they ain't gonna turn.
Go! Dang!
And then you realize they old and you really be kind of feeling bad.
My bad. I'm sorry.
That's my Uncle Charlie, man. So he was gonna come pick me up, take me uptown, the breaker. Shout out the breaker, open it back up.
They probably gonna be open by the time this
Yeah, they shout out to them, open it back up. But anyway, he's gonna pick me up, take me to break. If I want a video game, I know my daddy not buying nothing like that. My mama really don't have money for real at this time of my life. So he would do anything. Like he called me Sugar. That's my whole family called me Sugar, but he gonna call me Sugar.
That's a fitting nickname. That fits you. Go ahead.
Well, we talk about that in a minute. But he would do anything for me. And he got like really, really sick. I think I was like in the 6th grade. He got really, really sick, and he was in hospital. They had took me to go see him, but I only got to see him one time when he was up there. And I remember coming home, long story, I know. I remember coming home and I'm like, I was eating. No, I wasn't eating. I was sitting and watching TV. And I was like, something just dawned on me. They hadn't said anything about him. I need to ask about him. I was like, Mama, how Uncle Charlie doing today? My mama don't got no emotional intelligence. And when she hear this, she know. I done told her.
Miss Kathy, stop letting this. Whoop her.
She know I done
Whoop
told
her,
her.
Miss Kathy, please.
No emotional intelligence. She gonna say, oh, baby, Uncle Charlie died today.
Just like that.
Now, was that any emotional intelligence? Just 6th grade. I'm 12. Oh, baby, Uncle Charlie died
She
today.
talking like she finna say, let me run to the store real quick.
Broke my heart. All I could say was like, oh, okay. And like I remember sitting there like watching TV, and I was like, okay, I just need to go take a shower because I had just got home from school for real, and I boo-hooed in that shower. Oh, that broke my heart that my uncle passed. I'm tearing up now. Go ahead.
I see it.
Go ahead. Go
friend.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
friend. That just made me think. I'm gonna tell mom, but did anybody like talk to you about death, or did you just kind of learn like
People just
die?
die.
And then,
Yeah, no talk about
yeah.
it.
No, I didn't have a talk about it either. Like, well, this is what happened when people die. I never had that talk. But anyway, so my greatest. I've been fortunate enough to not experience a lot of like deaths, like people close to me, friends or family, or But mine would have to be, I guess, my Uncle Raymond. He was my great uncle too. Well, yeah, he's my great uncle. And I showed you the video. We're gonna have to insert that, or maybe just post it on our social media. But he was always just so full of life. He would always be dancing, always just laughing. He was sick. I think it was like a real bad case of diabetes. I think that's what it was.
The sugar, they call it.
The sugar.
Yeah.
I don't put a pin in it. Check y'all family history so y'all can know how to take care of y'all bodies. Because my grandma was a diabetic too. And so my mom is not, but still that's just important stuff to know. But about your family history. But yeah,
We'll
and
get
so
to that.
I don't remember the call or how it happened, how I found out. I don't remember. My granny probably told us or told my mom or something. But yeah, that was a very sad funeral. That was like the first time that I ever seen my grandma's husbands cry because they were like really close. I think that was the first time I ever seen my Papa George cry. And to see, like, I was already sad, but to see him cry, like, it just broke me down. Like, it was.
How old were you?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't think I was like grown though. I think I was probably like a teenager maybe, or freshly grown to early 20s if I was grown. But yeah, it was sad. But he would always be at all the family functions, dancing. All the
He was the uncle. Everybody was like, "Oh, can't wait to see Uncle."
With his but I think it was Bud Light. He used to drink Bud Light. With his little beer in his hand, dancing.
Uncle Raymond.
Yep. So that would be mine. You mentioned that you had a video. Oh no, we both watched it about the doctors.
Oh yes.
And was it in Louisiana?
Oh.
Go
Go ahead.
The black doctors and they got the funding.
Oh, okay. So no, that was the National Medical Association, something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but they had this. You talking about the speech the guy gave, and then
yes.
So the background
But it was to
this,
help like black doctors,
the
right?
background to this is the fact that most of medical care those people are normally another descent, another ethnicity, and we don't have a lot of black people in the medical field now. Like lots of nurses and stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as like black doctors, physicians, you need those people in the medical field because they understand that need. And we'll talk about a little bit why it's important here in a minute too. But because the medical associations found out that was a major need, where there was choir, we seen that video where they gave the four black HBCUs.
That's what it was.
Who have medical colleges.
Yeah.
So I don't give me the name of them. I know Meharry, Zula. I want to say no, it's Xavier. Zula just became a new institution with they were creating one medical program, but they gave money to those people.
I love that. That's so important because I know the closest thing that I could get to finding black was like, I think she was like an Indian lady. That's the closest.
In Northwest Arkansas?
In my area, in
Crazy work.
my area, like where
Yeah, crazy work.
I mean, it might be some, but in my around close by, she was like an Indian lady.
Yeah. As I said, people, I meant programs. They gave the money to those programs. And the donation that they gave, the gift, literally either doubled or tripled the money that those programs had. And I thought that was really amazing because we need representation in that field.
Because like you said, they understand your body, your health, like, and what affects us.
Yeah, what you need.
Yeah.
Let's just go and get into it then. Fuck it. Let's go and get into it. I think we are, and I don't think, I know, we are underrepresented in that space as far as the profession in general, but research as well. We don't have a lot of specific research for our individual ethnicity, background, demographic, all that together. We don't know a lot about how that just affects us, and our bodies and our makeups are really different. You know, for instance, what is the disease that sickle cell?
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell is a majority in...
Y'all need to go watch Super Cell on Netflix. But go ahead.
That's what it is? No, girl, don't tell me. Because now I'm finna really go watch
We
it.
talked about it in the group chat.
I never watched it because the first episode gave me the ick.
You gotta watch it. And I didn't...
Yeah, but that's what they got.
The powers. Yeah, just watch it and you'll get
Okay,
it.
don't tell the people. Yeah, I like that though. But yeah, sickle cell is majority in the minority. It's majority found in the minority community. And those are specific researches that must be done for those individuals. The same thing is like cancers and how treatments, not only how the diseases affect us, but how treatments need to be done based on our genetic makeup. And
What's the top causes of death in the African American community?
When I looked it up, I think it was heart disease and cancers.
Cancer. Okay.
And
Is that for male and female, or you didn't go that deep?
Yes, both.
Okay.
Both. And I thought it would be different initially when I was like, we should look up into what it'll do for males, what it is for males as well as females. But because males have like high risk factors, they do a lot of dumb shit. They can kill them. So I thought it would be different, but it was literally the same. But as you say that, heart disease.
Stop eating all greasy food. Them burgers and them fries and the fried chicken
And the chili cheese.
that Kool-Aid with all that whole bucket of sugar in it.
That's real though. That's real. When I'm at school and I look at our kids and I look at like their diets and the things that they eat and the things that they've been introduced to, exposed to, the types of foods, our community is really, really bad off. A lot of our kids don't eat vegetables.
They're like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's nasty. I don't like that.
Even my boys, they only really, when they grew up on McDonald's, and I'm just going to keep it a book. Them folks grew up on McDonald's.
Not them
folks.
folks.
Yeah, them folks grew up on McDonald's. So they don't really like vegetables like that. We've been introducing them to a lot of different things. They don't really, and I guess this is not too bad, but they eat a lot of foods plain. So like their burgers, meat and cheese, meat and bread.
Oh, girl, you scared me for a minute. You said plain. I'm thinking like seasoning wise.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
But they just don't eat a lot of different stuff like us. Like we grew up on greens,
'Cause,
cabbage.
baby, it's bad
lots
for you,
of
but
vegetables. It's bad how we be cooking it.
Consuelo gonna eat a chitlin or two around Thanksgiving time now.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat me some chitlins too.
I'm eating
And those
free.
I bet they literally have no nutrition at all.
And I'm gonna eat them. Put some hot sauce on them. Tear them up.
Tear them up with the onion and the
But I
potatoes
really don't
in
eat
it.
a lot of pork though. For real. In my everyday life, I mean
Yeah.
that's once a year. But in my everyday life, I don't eat a lot of pork.
Me either.
I eat a lot of salmon and chicken.
And I love that for you. Hence, me.
I think I'm gonna go to Taco Bell.
Gonna give me a burger. I don't like cheese. I don't like pieces and stuff like that. I don't really do lots of breads.
I
I don't
love
really
me-
like pizza like that. I'm not want pizza for real.
Oh, give me a
The
little
breads,
bread.
all them carbohydrates, because our people in our community don't really understand the things. I'm pausing with that because I'm finna explain better. Not David Banner. It's the comedian who kind of looked like David Banner. He was saying your refrigerator.
I think I know who he's talking about. I don't know his
He
name,
was saying your refrigerator is your hospital
He ain't lying.
and it's your doctor. The things that you eat and you adjust in your body can help heal your body or it can damage your body. So when we talk about heart disease and the things in our community, the way we eat horribly. And I'm a part of that. I'm not just saying, we're not doing no preaching today. I think this is the conversation we have to have. We eat terribly.
Yeah. But you know they even say that with working out. What they say is only 20% of actual working out and 80% of what you eat or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And how many of us, And our families actually do physical activities together outside of sports.
They don't do nothing.
Going to play basketball is great. Even if you're doing that, that's great. If you go do it with your kids. But a lot of us just pull up and show up for them sporting events, and we're not experiencing activities with our kids.
Yep.
You know, they say when you have a baby, the things that you like to do is the things you should do with your kids. That's how you teach your kids habits. That's how you teach your kids physical activity. Other ethnicities, they take their kids hiking. They take their kids swimming. They can actually swim, for one. They take their kids, and I'm saying like not taking them to do it. Okay, y'all go do it. It's a together thing, you know. It's a family thing, and I think our communities just have to be better about what we teaching them, because you show them how to live based on how you live, and that's affecting our health.
It is. Yeah. It is. I know it be tasting good sometimes, y'all, but we just gotta.
There's other ways to eat that same type of stuff healthierly. Is that even a word? Healthier.
More healthy. I don't know.
It ain't more healthy either. Hell, but it's
y'all know what we're trying to say.
You know what the hell I'm trying to say.
Eat better. You can eat good. You can eat good and still be healthy. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you my favorite healthy spot. Because I want you to tell me yours too. My favorite healthy spot is Cava. CAVA.
I ain't never had this.
Ooh, it's high, but it's good.
I don't know. Do I got a favorite?
I really like Cava. I want Cava right now. I'm gonna need you to go pick up me some Cava the next time you come down here and bring it down here because I like Cava that much.
Where is it? What is by?
It's over there.
Look at this. Okay, tell me later.
Yeah, go ahead. We talk about it.
We just act like these ain't rolling. But I don't know my favorite healthy.
Well, what's your favorite healthy meal that you would consider healthy?
I mean, I be going to Chick-fil-A and get them Southwest chicken salads.
They good.
With the avocado lime dressing.
That ain't good for you. And I'm gonna tell you the Southwest Ranch, not the South, is it the South Salsa? The Southwest Salsa, whatever it's called. That ain't good for you either.
Why the avocado lime ain't good
it's
for me?
It's the salsas. The salsas, well not salsa, but the dressings. The dressings are not good for you.
I'm just supposed to eat the chicken salad with nothing.
Look at the calories on the back of that, man. It is not good for you. That is almost as many, that little packet is almost as much as the calories that you're actually eating in the salad. And I tell you this because I use that same thing. I was like, don't y'all think that's healthy? When I teach the lesson about nutrition in my classes, I show them on Chick-fil-A. Because you can get on there and easily see how many grams and how many calories everything is. Don't do the avocado lime ranch. Do half of the packet if you're going to do it.
That ain't enough.
It ain't. It ain't, friend. I ain't going to hold you. But it's not good for you.
I mean, I don't get it all the time. When I'm at home, I don't really do ranch though on my salads. I do balsamic vinaigrette,
which is great for you. That base is good.
Yeah,
Italian. Those are good for you.
Okay, but back to what we were talking about: the doctors, the health, the top causes of death. So all this. It messes us up and doesn't help because of the lack of research for the medical issues and the treatments regarding death and recovery.
Right.
And so, I mean, I think it's more of us now going to school to be doctors and stuff like that. But
because we need them.
We do.
We need representation. There's also research that says that, especially like pregnant women.
I was just going to say, deaths, you know how scary it is for black women to give?
The deaths in like pregnant women from African American communities are extremely high when having children. And what does they call it? Birth.
And that's probably why a lot of them be wanting to try it at home, even though it's probably more painful, I'm sure. Yeah. But that's with them doctors.
She like who you, I say a big old P, but baby, you gon' see. Just sit back and relax while I roll up this Swisher Lee. They be talking, but don't want no static. Keep it shock with me. Do this shit without no mask and your mom on the shopping spree. Life insurance come in handy when you pop it a lot. Rest in peace, that Joe, he used to pop it a lot. A smooth from the mill would get him hope all he got. Would take your, yeah, my dog did that shit a lot. Don't know kung fu, but might just chop me down a panda. Probably got him mad, they think I'm talking about Amanda. Real cool, big boy always up his standard. Been through a lot up on them blocks, ain't too much I can't handle, but in that field.
But while we talking about this, and if we gonna get on this a little bit more, maybe at the end or eventually, book club. So we read a book in the book club called Sula. And there's this character, Shadrach. That's his name, right? Shadrach, that Billy Goat.
A Billy Goat.
And so, long story short, he is not afraid of death. He's not afraid of dying. He's afraid of I wouldn't even say he's afraid of it, but what bothers him most is like the unexpectedness of it. So, how do you feel about that? I feel like I'm with him. Because I don't think I'm scared to die. But it's just like the not knowing. Like I could go to sleep and just not wake up.
And literally life is just like that.
Or I could leave here.
This ain't funny. But what that song, that Drake song on Tuscan Leather, what's Tuscan Leather? You're here today and gone tomorrow.
No, but really, like you could just walk outside, get up and just, that's it.
And
you
that's
don't
it.
know.
For me,
I used to be scared to die.
I do not really, death doesn't give me anxiety. It makes me sad.
Yeah.
To consider it or think about it. Even if I'm thinking about my mom like passing away or something like that, that'll put me in my soul. But I'm not anxious about it. I don't think about it for real. Only like when I'm participating in certain risk factors, like, oh, I'm driving this 4-wheeler really fast and something stupid could happen and I kill myself. Like I consider it or think about it then, but I don't feel a particular way about death. Because I want to see it as a celebration of life, and we know we all gonna pass away, but I be trying to think about, am I doing enough to make it? So when I think about death, and I think, hell, if it happened tomorrow, damn, am I gonna make it? Because I already don't like the heat. That's what I think about.
I mean, yeah, that too. But that in itself is a whole nother episode. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that too. But I think I'm with Buddy from the book. Like, just the unexpected. Like, you just don't know. What they say at church, you don't know the time or the day or the hour. You
Lord
just
know.
don't know. It's just kind of like, you just don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
one of those people, too, that the things that I can't control, I don't spend too much time considering.
Yeah.
So
I think if you spend a lot of time thinking about death, you're either an anxious person, or you doing some shit you shouldn't be doing.
You ain't living right. And Shadrach, I think, we need to explain a little further for them. He actually seen death.
Yeah, he was
Like
a former
post-traumatic stress. He was in the military
person. Yeah.
He's seen it. Have you ever seen death?
Like, seen somebody die? Like, just...
Yeah.
No.
You never seen it?
No. That'd probably tear me up.
I don't know if I would sleep well if I actually saw, like, for instance, because I know we get into this, like, how do people sleep after they kill somebody? Like, you end the life right there in front of you, or there's some type of violent incident and you walk up on somebody and somebody has perished right in front of you. I can't imagine what I would do if, like, there's a bad car accident and somebody's in the vehicle and I find them, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never experienced that. I hope I never have to, like... I hope that never, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And God forbid it be somebody that's close to me.
Girl. Wait. You play too much. You play too much. I'm not finna play with you, bro.
I'm sorry, but I would be panicking. I would be panicking really bad.
Hey, man, move on, because you playing in these folks' face.
I'm just saying, I would be panicking really bad. Okay. So, moving on. Anyway.
I can't believe you just did that.
Stop. You must make me go to the bathroom. Anyway, so when people die, our community really don't be setting up our families.
Don't leave them with all
Don't be
kinds of
having
debt.
no like life insurance.
To
like,
even a lot of our families don't even have money to bury them.
It's just bad.
And then it'd be sad because they be doing a fundraiser just to bury the individual. Like, everybody should have life insurance. You got life insurance?
Yes, I do. No, I don't. I don't.
Okay. We'll talk after this podcast. I got a guy.
I don't. I need it. But that's why we had these conversations. Like,
Yeah. Have you and your parents have never talked about life insurance, huh?
My dad has a little bit with me.
Yeah.
Not really my mom. But my dad.
You think they got life insurance?
My dad does, I think. But I don't know about my mom. My mom probably do. She kind of private when it comes to stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, girl, tell me. Teach me.
Yeah, because you need to know. If something happens to her tomorrow, y'all need to be aware so y'all can handle the business, this situation.
So, I don't know.
Wait before you move on. Damn, can you ask me?
No, I'm just looking down. I'm just trying to make sure I keep track. Dang, quit fussing at me.
I just got, first of all, I've always had life insurance. My mom has life insurance on me. And then once I got older and I was able to get a job, then I always had life insurance with my job. But that's not like a lot. It's inexpensive to do it through your job, but I changed jobs. Y'all know how I do. So like I had to lose that insurance to get another insurance.
Okay, I think that's what be happening with me. So I have it, but then
when you change jobs, you don't get it no more.
Yeah.
And I don't know if your job would possibly have it because it's a private business.
The one prior to that I did, but I don't this one.
So I just got, and I don't mind, like, I'm very transparent and I don't mind telling them. But my best friend, he linked up with this guy who does, he's a financial advisor. He got all his stuff figured out, and then he was like, referred me to go talk to him, which that's my best friend. Because I wouldn't have, I don't function like that and think like that outside of the things that are right ahead of me. Because my family hadn't had those conversations. His dad has an MBA, family guy, so I'm sure they well off understand they had those conversations. So he had him talk to me. I was able to get $750,000 worth of life insurance. Now there's term life insurance, there's whole life insurance, there's different types. I'm new to the conversation, so it's important that y'all kind of learn about it yourself, investigate what it is that you can actually afford. But the entire process was unique. I really think you should, I'm gonna put you on with my boy. But the process was unique. Talk to the man, you guys fill out the application. At first we were gonna do $500,000. I figured out, I didn't even know, because our community don't know that you can negotiate or ask for more. Where I'm just thinking that's amazing. And then as I was talking to my boy and I was like, how much I'm paying a month, he was like, well, I think you got something a little different than me. And he wasn't, he didn't tell me how much he was getting. I'm like, damn, I must can do a little something different. So I was able to talk to him, was able to raise mine up. And if something happened to me tomorrow, my family gonna be blessed. It's going to Rudy, take care of my family, make sure everything else is good, but also take care of all the debt that I may have. And I want you to be able to come up if everything happened to me. Now, anybody else better not be living with her. Not on them coins I done came off my death to get you. I'ma hunt them folks. But they had to go talk about health. We had to go through a big process. You have to take a urine analysis. They do blood work. When they do the blood work, they have to do all this to approve you, to make sure you don't got no issues, so to make sure that you're good. My blood work was perfect. The one thing, I can't even remember what it's called, the one thing that I got that I need to take care of, and it's because I eat horribly. I think it tracks the sugar that goes in and out your blood over 30 days or something like that. I don't think it was hemoglobin. I don't know what it was, but it was 0.2% more than what it needed to be. And it means my ass is pre-diabetic. And I need to eat correctly. And even in knowing this, I've been knowing this about 6 months now.
And sitting on the phone with me,
my ass still eating. And go on, we leave.
I ain't eating Taco Bell. I don't want to eat. Anyway.
Oh, I wasn't just talking about particularly Taco Bell. I'm talking about I'm finna go eat when we leave. But it's about the choices that we make and the things that affect us regularly. I got perfectly healthy, and I'm really overweight. And it's crazy that my numbers are that lit for me to be overweight like I am. So I need to get that under control. I also found out, I know I'm doing a lot of talking now, but we're gonna get back on track. There's a family genetical diseases. Let's go ahead and get into that. You talked about your parents and your family.
My grandmother and her brother
are diabetics. They're running my family too. So with us knowing this, that's got to be something we teaching our kids early, because I don't let the boys drink juices and sodas and stuff like that. If they do, it's a zero, Coke Zero or something like that, because that runs in our family. And me being 0.2% in the pre-diabetic range from being perfect, because I like to be perfect. That is crazy for me to still be doing the same dumb shit out of habits, because this is the habits that I've built over time. I also have, I don't even know what the disease is called, but it has to do with your hormones.
I don't know.
I have a particular hormone genetic disease that like a lot of people in my family got, where I don't produce whatever it is. I can't think. But I had to take the medicine every day. Girl, I don't even got the medicine.
I'm finna say, you take medicine every day?
Supposed to.
And don't.
Out of it, forget to get it. That's why my throat big.
I'm
being for real. That's why my throat big, because it caused it to be like that. So I really not taking care of myself like I should be, and I'm being completely transparent with everybody because we do dumb shit.
I be on the fence about medicine though. Like I'm one of them people that try to go like a natural route first, and then if all else fails, like people be coming to my house and they be like, "Do you got even like Tylenol, ibuprofen?" No.
So when you cramp, you don't take.
And they're just
You
deal
just
with
deal
the
with
pain.
it, girl. Hell no, hell no.
Yep. I haven't always been that way, but pretty much since I've been an adult though, I've been that way. Since I pretty much moved out of my mama's house, like I don't know what made me decide to do that, but I just did. And I just, ever since then, I haven't been a medicine type person. I just try to find a natural way first.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, because God put everything on earth that we need. Now
I know sometimes you do have to.
Do know that medicine can come from those areas and there, stuff too. It ain't always got to be generated by, chemicals or what do they call chemistry or whatever. But yeah, I liked it that you do that. Yeah. Rudy's like that.
She don't do
They're
medicine.
like, do you know anything about gut health?
Yeah.
I don't know none either. I don't even know why I brought it up outside of this. She for real about that. There's certain things that you should drink to help your gut health and like this and that. Teas. Obviously she's from the Highlands.
Yeah.
They think a little different. They function a little different. Their culture is completely different. So, but yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say, I ain't gonna, Granny might give me, so I ain't gonna say that. But what I talked to you about the wheels. But
okay, what's wrong with it?
Cause she might not want me to say that. I don't know if she had that conversation.
Well, we don't got one. Hell, we ain't got
have
one.
one.
Hell, we ain't got nothing to pass down.
And don't.
Shit.
I
tell the boys all the time, y'all gonna have this truck right here. That's the only thing I own, is that Toyota Tacoma.
And I ain't even done paying my car off, so really.
You really don't own it, eh? That's going back to them folks.
So, but yeah.
But getting into what you were gonna say.
I think that's important. Well, it is important, I think, but man, and then especially for us, you know how they cuss up. I want this, that's mine, this that, this and that.
What do you mean?
You ain't never seen like or heard about families when somebody died, if it's somebody that have something and they don't have a will, and now everybody fighting over who getting what. Like, do a will. Not just for that purpose, but that helps too.
Yeah, having things organized out so people
you dead and your kids
fighting. That is a fact, though. That happens in families, like you said. I don't think my mom, though she does not have a lot, my mom has done a great job of educating me on the things that she does know. Mm-hmm. And she does have life insurance, and she had life insurance on us when we were kids. She does have everything lined out. We talk about this. This is what this is. You're over this. You have this. The kids have this. Your sister have this. Everything's lined out. The only thing that we haven't discussed lately is like where the paperwork is and who do I need to call for this, or, but we talk about like arrangements, what she would like. I don't know why all old people say, I want to be put in the ground in 3 days. Don't have my body out no week, no 2 weeks.
I don't even know if my mama want a funeral or not. Like, and I feel like it's really important. I mean, I pray that my mom lives a very long life, but she's in her 60s, So, and she's not married. Like my dad, I mean, of course, had a conversation with us too, but he has a wife, so
who can help guide that.
Yeah. But my mom is just her.
It's just y'all.
So, she should probably, mommy.
Yeah, should probably be talking these conversations.
So, yeah.
Do you want a funeral?
No, cremate me. Please. Well, no, what you told me now about you, That's pretty dope. I might steal that friend.
Hey, I was on social media. I
might
don't know
steal
why
that
I
one.
pointed at y'all like that. I'm sorry. I was on social media years back. I want to say I might have been in high school, early college, and I came across Capsula Mundi. I think that's what it's called. I want to say it's an Italian or French brand, but they have it where they're not gonna put you just in the ground in a coffin. Or what do they call it? They call them coffins, right?
Casket.
Caskets. Put you in
Now we a vampire.
Because I am. Anyway, gonna put you in a casket and put you in the ground. And that's waste. Just going into the earth, that's waste. You didn't spend $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 on a casket for fucking what?
I
don't
be
believe in
wondering
that.
that, and they be getting them good shine cars and getting them
you to go in the
personalized with pictures
For
and
you to go in the ground.
maggot food. Ain't that what they call?
Yeah. That was out of line. But
I seen that on a movie.
I don't believe in that. Back to Capsula Mundi. They put you in a kind of like an urn or a capsule, whatever, your entire body, and they plant you in the ground and they put seeds or something like that in it, and you become a tree.
I like that. I might have to steal that friend.
Imagine, and I see this all the time too, imagine if, because people don't go to cemeteries, hell, we ain't coming out there for real. We coming out there on your birthday.
Who going there without these spirits?
Coming out there on your birthday for real. Imagine if, like, instead of cemeteries, we had forests and people had their own trees that belong to their family member or their relative.
Now, if it's a forest of my family, okay, but I don't know about walking through a forest with just mama, his mama, your cousin.
I mean, I don't know. I would be more peaceful about that other than them being up under me. She playing too much on this episode. Y'all told you she'll never take nothing serious. Don't take nothing serious. But for me, I want to get like some land. I'm gonna say this too because I hope somebody tell them. Next door to my family land, there's like this. They got a lot of acres right next to my family's land. And like my family land is a little complicated, which is I don't know how they gonna pass that down. That's something that we need to talk about. I ain't gonna lie, I probably don't really want y'all to talk about it because I want to get it out from under you. But
that ain't gonna let you get it.
I don't care. My family, because I already know how everybody gonna act. Everybody, I don't know. I ain't gotta get into that. But the family land is right here. There's a big land, some land right next door. I want to buy that. I want to buy that and have like and kind of like put all of that together where we all can have like this is the Isom family's land, and I want that.
You
to
want
be
the trees
something.
on her? You want that for the dead?
Yeah, and I said to say that I want to be planted on my family's land.
No, but I'm saying, do you want everybody to be trees, like a family?
Yeah, I wish our family could come to that, and cause we ain't been to grandmama. When the last time you been to granny grave? Be fucking for real. When the last time people done been out there to see that? Like you only go on their birthdays or something, or when you just happen to be in the area, and our family like buried in Coleman. So I feel like these are the conversations that families should be having so we can figure out how to be there for one another in the time of their death and all this other stuff. I think there's different ways to do things now, and I feel like these are the conversations we need to be having to try to be innovative.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't want you
I'm
coming to
talking to my
visit
mom
me in
about
no
it today
cemetery.
when I go home.
Yeah, come see me as a tree.
I know a few stuff that she like put me and Riri on and this and that, but just like overall, I don't know.
Yeah.
Good, I'm 30. Tell me something now so I can know.
Yeah, they need to be talking. Somebody need to be saying something.
Tell me something.
Because we really don't know.
I think my mom and them know for like my granny. I think my granny done told her kids this, that, and the other and got all her stuff. But my mama talking to us.
It's time for our families to prepare us. We are getting older in age. The inspiration of this entire episode, I think I can share now. Mm-hmm. My aunt had a massive stroke. And it was like, it really wasn't all of a sudden. I mean, she's 80. But it was something that I didn't see. We don't really consider.
You don't think about it.
We don't think about that. And when it happened, like, our family has been brought back together, been unified in the wake of her deed. And I've been able to be at the hospital every day for her. I'm like only one of the only family member who kind of lives in Little Rock, like not too. And even that, I live like 20 miles outside of Little Rock, and her grandchildren live in the area too, but I can be there. Mm-hmm. And the family don't even really talk to each other for real. Like we do.
You talking about like while y'all be at the hospital or outside?
No, I'm saying
just
outside
generally.
Of that. And since we've been, I'm getting to the point of our families only be coming together in times of death. Mm-hmm. And and that's great. And I've loved talking to them. They've taught me so much stuff about like our culture, where we from. I thought my grandparents always lived on that land, like they got that land from somebody else. I mean, like they got that land from like another relative. However, they bought that land, and like I've learned so much in the midst of her
history.
She has not passed yet. You know, hopefully she hasn't by the time this episode comes out. But we need to be talking. I just can't imagine just having to deal with everything at one time. Yeah. We've had a little time now to gather ourselves to figure out like what's what. But this is the inspiration of the episode. We need to know.
Yeah, it's important to have those conversations, especially while they're here. Because when they're gone, they're gone. They can't have the conversation. And then everybody confused. Don't nobody know what to do.
And I'm going to tell you, man.
In a frenzy, scrambling.
I don't know what we're going to do the next holiday because who the hell going to make the damn dressing?
Now, she talking about I play too much.
I'm serious.
I'm so sick of you.
I got this new shirt, man.
Well, I guess you better learn, friend.
I want to put some buttons on it because it's got the V-neck. I don't need my chest out like that. So I want to throw some buttons on it. Who the hell going to put the buttons on it?
Better learn how to sew.
It's heartbreaking.
It is.
Because we ain't passing down. I don't know if anybody else in our family know how to do any of that type of stuff.
Yeah, my granny know how to do everything.
Well, your granny know. Who else know?
That's what I'm saying. She don't. That's what I'm saying. Granny know how to do everything, but it's. I mean, other folks in the family can do this or this and that, but Granny, that's Superwoman. Granny can do it all. So,
but Granny better be teaching some folks because unfortunately, Granny time gonna come, and when it come, everybody needs to be ready.
Yeah.
And they need to be prepared to pass down the traditions and all the things.
I always pray. My prayer for a long time. Oh, girl, you better not cry. Have been for my granny to live to see me get married and have kids.
Well, Granny gonna be waiting a long time.
But I'll say that to say that I'm glad about Hannah. Because she love her some Hannah.
Yeah.
She love her some Hannah. So, yeah. But anyway, okay.
Let's not get the crying.
Girl, because you know where to come.
But I know it's real. I respect that. Same.
You got anything else for this?
I'm when you said that and you brought up like children and marriages and stuff, I didn't meet I have my dad's mom is still alive and I need to do a better job of being connected to her.
Same.
Because like you said, that when they go, they gonna go. Mm-hmm. And we don't know, we need to learn the things that they learn and they know and experience them. But I didn't get a chance. I'm glad you have a great grandmother that we talk about all the time. Love you, Granny. But I didn't meet my mom's parents. I came along. My mom was the baby of her generation. She grew up with her nieces and nephews. I'm the baby of my generation. I grew up with my my first cousins. I call them aunts and uncles because I grew up with their children. Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate that we did not get to meet. So I understand what you mean about 1 year. I would have wanted that. So you need to get to it. Yeah.
Get to it. Somebody.
Somebody claimed the prize.
But yeah, I need to do. You said that about your dad's side. Is it? You said your dad's side, right? Mm-hmm. I need to do better too about my whole entire Hispanic side. Period. Like I mean, I know them. They know me, but like as far as because they live in Texas, but as far as like calling this, I don't even have their phone numbers. So
I just got my cousin's number, and when y'all watch this, because they support me. They I don't know if they watch this particular on YouTube, but they do share the clips. I want to do a better job about being there because I love and cherish my mom's family, and I love and love my dad's family too. But I don't specifically sit down aside time to actually spend with them. I flaked. Well, really not flaked. I had other commitments to come up, and didn't allow me to go be with them and spend time with them, which has been unfortunate.
Do they live in Arkansas?
No, they live in like Wisconsin. Okay. And they'll come down back and forth to Arkansas, and you can't really ask people to come. You know, this is an ick, if there was an ick. You can't really ask people to drive so far from Wisconsin all the way they come to Arkansas and they come to the country, and then you want them to come see you. No, it's my responsibility to find out that they're there and then want to go see them. Yeah. You know, I hate when people do me like that. I'm in Monticello. Oh, come see me. Come see me. I done drove 2 hours down here. You come see me. You know, so.
Yeah. 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 I think this was a good episode. We laughed, we joked, we had our moments, but overall, I think it was a good episode to get conversations going that aren't necessarily being had. And so for this episode, I think our We Ain't Got a Point would be of course, to have those conversations and get things in place. But more importantly, it's important to be there for your loved ones while they're here.
Amen.
Spend that time. Give people their flowers while they're here. Don't wait till they can't get them, can't hear you, can't receive the love, the flowers, the this, the that. Do it while they're here.
Amen.
Don't take that time for granted because you never know.
It can happen at any time.
You never know.
You need to be well prepared.
We ain't got a check, but we gonna get it.
We ain't got it yet, but we gon' get it.
Cause y'all know how we gonna get it. We gonna grind, and grind some more. Alright, bro. I thought y'all wanted to get it. Y'all don't wanna get it?
So, ick.
My ick, what did I say? Oh, my ick is when people be sitting and they like be breathing like super hard, but you didn't have no physical activity.
Like, what you tired from?
Why are you breathing so hard?
But if they bigger, then
I don't care. I really
that's
don't.
how they big. They be. I ain't even finna go there. They might
Like, do you
can't-
hear that sound?
Maybe they got asthma
No, sir.
or something.
I'm big. I don't breathe like that. Like, I know when you watch me on the screen, like, my body be going up and down when I be breathing. I be,
JT coming. JT coming. KE coming.
she play too much. That's what I be talking about. Go ahead. Yo, what's your ick?
My ick, okay, for real. Let me tighten up. My ick is when, okay, this is what y'all need to stop doing. Adding God into stuff, into narratives to make it fit your story, to make your story right. Don't put God in it to make it right or make it sound right, because God didn't tell you that. God ain't said that. Leave God out of it.
That sure will.
Because,
Like God to manipulate people. Is that
don't
what
do,
you're saying?
don't stop. Because he didn't tell you that. And now you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ain't that like using God's name in vain though?
Yeah,
That's
well,
a similar.
yeah.
Similar action though, right?
Yes. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. Ooh.
Weird vibes.
And, you know, they try to do that with politics too. Throw God in there. Try to
Yeah, manipulate people.
stop it. 'Cause God ain't told you that.
He ain't said that. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Weekly Heat.
Weekly Heat.
Alrighty then. Guys, thank y'all for pulling up on us. We really appreciate this. I know this is more of a serious episode, but we need to, again, be having these conversations, man. Life is short. You do not know what can happen between today and tomorrow. So please have those conversations with your family, your friends, your coworkers. I've learned a lot from my coworkers over time. So please do that. All right. Oh, what do I got for y'all?
What you got? What you got?
Here we go. And I want to talk about this part because, man, I've been through a lot this past week, me and my family. So you must let the pain visit.
Don't look at me like that, because you.
Shit.
The way you
Here we go. Back to our weekly heat. Here we go. Weekly heat
I
for
can't
this
wait till you
week.
be texting on the episode.
You must let the pain visit. You must allow it to teach you. You must not let it overstay. Worship will get you through the roughest times in your life because it switches your focus from the problem to the problem solver. His will be done. Have faith.
Get it, girl, you be saying some stuff. It's because you got that little gray hair right there, that wisdom,
Little wisdom
baby.
sprouting up,
That
girl.
wisdom
That had
coming.
it since the age of 7, girl.
That's coming. Okay. But yeah, thank y'all for. I can't believe I done sat up here and screamed like that.
She showed out this episode.
Thank y'all for pulling back up on us. We'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
If I don't get it for my children's children, and that's real.
Tell the truth, how I feel, like I'm the only one that's real. Can't be the only one that feels like hold you real tight till midnight. Tell me how you miss free throws, that's 3 points on the field. You think about it as a nigga, wanna be unpivot, you, you're